Hey, what's up guys? We're back here out on the beach, and I sound a little winded because I forgot to do an intro video. So, good morning Crabby Day fishermen. It's your boy Elvin out here, and man, fishing crab snare from the beach is tough work, especially when you bring 3 rods. You don't really have time to sit down, because by the time you finish casting or checking your 3rd rod, you got to go back to the first one, because that much time has already passed and you don't want to miss out on the bite. So just taking a minute to do a quick intro with you guys. I've already got some footage recorded, but that's going to follow this intro obviously, so you'll see what we have, but I'll give you a hint. Been here 2 hours, and I've already got that many crab keepers, so you'll see them right here. All right, I'll be back with you. Enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you like it, man. Appreciate, all the support. We're approaching 200 subs right now, and I'm grateful for you guys. I put out this content. Hopefully it helps people learn more about crab fishing. I'm going to be mixing in some other types of fishing. I don't just fish for crab. I do fish for other things, even though the channel is called Crabby Day Fishing. It's just something I really love to do. Wish I did this a long time ago. Started a YouTube channel with you guys, and spread the good word about fishing and getting outdoors and having fun. And camping season opens up again. I'm gonna do some camping videos. I just enjoy life, get out there, and most importantly, even if you are having a crabby day, sometimes that's a good thing. So I'll see you soon. So we got our first keeper here on the torpedo with spider legs on there, breakaways. Look at that, barely snared. Shouldn't even be on here. Look at that baby. Let's measure him. Oh, I did bring my casting glove. I thought I left it in the truck. All right. So again, in California, it's got to be 5 3/4. Start from the inside of that spike right there to here. Look at that. Over 6, almost 6 1/4. So we'll call that 6 1/8. Dungeness crab, baby. Number 1. All right, see you back on there. Let's go. Keeper number 2. Look at that, baby. That's on Thomas's snare right there. Good stuff. Claw snare. Okay, hold it by the hind legs. Get your snare off. Give that a measure. See where we're at. Oh yeah, same size as the other one. See that? Let's go. Boom! So this was one of my first crabbing setups. Nothing much, but offshore angler. It's pretty affordable. It's a sea lion from Bass Pro. Little crack in the epoxy there. So 10 foot, 2 to 6 ounce lure weight, and 25 to 40 pound line. And it's the model on the reel says SLS 80, so it compares to, as far as retrieval ratio or gear ratio, ease of use, it really compares to, well, you know, one of my pens that's more like the 8000, it feels like. But let's try pulling this one. I'm gonna stick you guys in the rod holder. See what we got. Big crab. You guys can see that. Ooh, baby, it just came off. This is questionable. Maybe. Maybe. Right, it does look close for sure. Look at this, guys. He barely made the gauge. Check it out. Barely made the gauge. Show you how close this is. So there's one end. I'm trying to get close for you guys. Look at that. That's like 1/8 of an inch over. Right there. Hopefully that was clear. But yeah, I'd say 5 7/8. So on my second rod, another offshore angler brand. I think Nathan just said he hooked up on one. Well, maybe he's hooked up on my line. is offshore angler breakwater. Let's see if I can get the details on camera for you guys. So that says 2 to 6 ounce, just like the sea lion. And it's 15 to 30 pound line on this one. I like this rod though, because it's an 11 foot and it's a moderate to fast action. It actually keeps a pretty good flex on it, on the cast and on the bend, on the retrieve. I paired this up with my Penn Fierce 3 6000 reel. And let's pull this one. Stick you guys in the rod holder again. See if you guys can give me some luck again. Right there. All right, let's see. Feels light. Just feel there's loopers on there. So even though some of the snares are triggered, I don't think there was a crab on there because the bait's not touched. And sometimes when you're pulling it through the tide or the surf, the snares get triggered like halfway. They're not cinched up all the way like it was around the claw. They just kind of cinch up a little bit on you because it's getting pulled through all that turbulence underwater. So before you cast out, make sure you guys reset your snares. Alright, bait looks good, still stuffed. Send it back out. This feels decent. I'll tell you, there's almost 12 ounces, maybe 13 ounces. Just a snare. I think there was a crab on there though, because it did lighten up on me. So one of the snares was triggered. All the other ones were fine. If the surf did that, then most of these, if not all, would be cinched up a little bit. This little Sputnik spider weight attached to the end of this one. So these break away when you're reeling. So the reason for using these out there is when you have a really strong current pulling your snare, tumbling across the bottom of the ocean. Put one of these on here, cast it down, digs into the sand, and usually stays put. That's the idea. And then when you're ready to pull, give it a nice tug, releases, breaks free. Bait looks good still. Send that one back out there. My third setup here is, I think this is 11, yeah. 11 foot ugly stick big water. That's your Shakespeare ugly stick right there. Big water. And there you go. 11 foot heavy rod, 20 to 40 pound line, and that says 3 to 8 ounce lure. I like this one. Paired up. Fierce 8000. There's Nathan. Brought his lady. Gotta get him on some crab, man. It's beautiful out here. Not too many people. Not too many surfers. You look down that way, there's a lot of people down that end. Put one in. These are tough here, I'll tell you. Man, I am winded again. And it's because I'm out of shape. I'm a fat boy. And I had to haul this guy in. Where's my crab gauge at? Whew! Holy. Okay. So when they start doing that, it's hard to measure them, so I'm gonna show you guys something. Something that Big Mike showed me how to do at Pacifica Pier. Grab them by the elbows, not by the pinchers, because you don't want to get pinched. Elbows like that. See, elbows. Grab them by the elbows. Don't worry, they are strong and they don't like that. But what you do is you just fold them in. Oop, I'll show you how to do that. Pin it down so they don't try to get you. You're stronger than they are, and their joints go that way. Now I can hold him by his elbows without getting pinched, and it frees up the lateral spine, that spike there and that spike there. And you gotta freeze that up so I can measure it properly. And remember, you gotta be inside that and inside that. So where are we at here? Maybe, please be a keeper. Please be a keeper. Oh yeah, over 6, see that? Oh, there you are. Over 6 inches. Yeah, baby. Keeper number 4. Oh, let me show you something else that I do. While I have them like that, let's see if I can get you guys to. There we go. Yeah, I think you'll be able to see that. These are the red bands that you normally use for, I think they use them for lobster claws, right guys? Somebody comment about that. Little clamp right there. Squeeze to open it. Put it on. It's hard for me to do it that way. Pin them down. Like I said, I'm not the best at this. See, just broke that one because I put it on the spike. Ken makes it look easy with the regular rubber bands. I got a couple of crab on the regular ones, but man, I almost got pinched a couple times doing that. So, I'm doing that. And they can barely get their claw out to pinch you or each other. Get it just right. So he's opening his claws up, but he can't stick them out. So not only does it protect you, but it also protects the other crab, because the last thing you want is these guys to tear each other apart and mine tend to fight. If you remember from the previous videos, these guys like to fight like it's Street Fighter. So I got number 4 now. Let's go. Let's keep fishing. Let's see. Let's go to that last rod over there. Oh wait, you know what? Let's cast this guy out. He's pretty much out of bait. Oh, you know what, guys? This is the one that I stuffed. I mean, with squid, with some of the sand off here. Yeah, look, this thing is empty. It's got my weight in there, a couple of pieces of bait left, but I had this thing stuffed. I made this one, I made this snare. It's not as fancy as, you know, some of the famous guys out there. Just regular hardware cloth. Simple door here. Bicycle inner tube sliced. And jack chain link bent into a hook, keeper hook, trapdoor hook, whatever you want to call it. Mono. Some of the heavier saltwater line. This one I think is like 100 and I want to say 70, I believe. Thick stuff, but man, this stuff, it is strong and it holds well. I really like it. Again, 8-ounce weight in there, and attach an extra 3 ounces because this current is moving. All right, so we're using a combination of things today. We got mackerel, we got anchovy, we have sardines. Oop, drop some bait. We have squid. Nathan brought squid. I brought the cut bait fish, and he brought the squid. So let's smash all this fish in here so we stink later. You know how that goes. And then let me get some squid too. All right. You know, some people don't use the tentacles. If you guys comment, let me know. Do you like using the squid head and the tentacles that attach to it? I see some people break it off and toss it. Personally, I think that's a waste. I still use it. I don't think the crab are that picky. I don't think. I'm not a crab, but if I was, I'd be a greedy crab. Let's be honest. All right, look at that. Stuffed. Crab buffet. You know what? This whole COVID thing, coronavirus, it may have shut down the dining out or whatever, but not here. Not here. Crabby Day Fishing is serving outdoor dining right now, underwater dining. Make your reservations now. So I just noticed something, guys. This is why you should always pay attention to your gear. So I just pulled this one up, checked bait, but happened to glance up to the leader where it was connecting to the swivel clip. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Can you see that? Right here. Maybe, maybe not. But right, trust me, right there, if you can't see it, there's a cut. It's split. right there in the line. So I was lucky to get this snare back, to be honest, because it's not going to take much to really break that, because it's halfway through the line already. If you guys can probably see that right there. See how it opens. So I'm gonna oh, this is why I always bring extra supplies. So what you guys want to do, I'm just grabbing it right now. Where is it? You want to bring your crab snare tackle supplies, right? Kind of like when you're doing some regular fishing, you usually have extra tackle, hooks, sinkers, you know, any kind of weight, swivels, things like that for when you go traditionally fishing. So what I have in here, got crimps, extra bands to lock the doors, extra jack chain for that, got little extensions for the spider weights, extra filter or air for the aerator, got dual lock clips when I want to attach more weight to my snares. I've got snap swivels here. And then shout out to Matt's Fisherman's Life for his awesome snap swivels. These have that extra lock on them. See that? Quality product. So I got a few packages of those. I threw some of those in here. So that's my tackle. I got extra twist ties. I try to save my twist ties because I use those to keep the snares true when I store them. But yeah, get yourself one of those. All right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm going to change out the line. So I also brought extra snares. Right here, something. I think I found them. Yep. So these are already pre-crimped. So I keep those in a sandwich bag. Already crimped on one side, so I can use this for new leader line or a new snare loop. So take one of those out. So I just pulled this snare up. You guys remember when I showed you I was baiting this one with all that squid? Look what was attached to the other end. Look at that guy. Quality. All right, I'm gonna rinse him off. We're gonna get him a measure, give him his new wristband so he can join the underwater bucket club. You know, hang out with his homies, maybe buy a couple drinks. As long as he spends money at the bar, we're all right. Come on, get my snare back. All right, set that down. Let's put that snare behind you guys. Just gotta rinse. Like that very much, but it's nice and clean for you guys now. Oh baby, you know the deal. Let's see where we at. Oh yeah, boy, 6 1/4. 6 1/4. So inside that side, right there, just over 6 1/4. Keeper. should probably attach this to here just in case, huh guys? Yeah. Do that. There we go. That way if we drop it in the surf, we're still alright. Okay, let's get this guy banded up. Give you guys one more look. Sorry I didn't have the video on, but I just pulled that one up. Yeah, that's keeper number 6 right there. He's got a busted claw. That's all right though. He's got all his other legs. Snared him on 1, 2, 3, 4 snares. Scratch that 5 snares, 5 out of the 6. Shout out to Tom on that. Tom's snares right there. Right on, brother. Appreciate you, man. It's a quality snare right there. Just gonna get this guy off his handcuffs. There we go. Let me wash him off a little bit. Go. Give him a little bath. Get that messed up claw right there. Looks like it's been off for a while. You can kind of tell it's been a while. See how it's kind of turning black right there. It seals up the wound. Got into a fight. Another crab. Had a little disagreement. It's a good one. Alright, let's measure him up. Little barnacle boy too. So I'm holding him by his elbows so he can't pinch me. What that does too is it opens up this, it frees up the lateral spine right there so I can measure it. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's gotta be here, but it's out there. Almost, what is that? Almost 6 1/4. I want to get a gauge buster today, but I'm not complaining. That's keeper number 6, baby. Let's get it.